Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So I haven't really been streaming too much. Last week I was super busy, and then like Sunday, Monday, I haven't streamed because I have 3 stitches in my hand. So I'm going to try and play Persona 5 one-handed because I'm an idiot, but I want to keep playing. So we're going to see how that goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. For the most part, this hand will not be playing because, I don't have much movement of this finger. So, because the cut is like literally right in here. Alright, so let us get started. Which reminds me, I need to get back to that. Oh, I was told that I need to recount as well for the people. At the entrance. Alright, 20th anniversary Persona. Alright, so let's have a look. And let us count. So there's 1, 2, 3 back here. Let's count here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just making sure. So there's 9. So because we have Joker, who's front and center, along with On. Ryuji's the one down here. Above him is the new dude, the art dude. Morgana's on the sign. The one that is right behind Joker looks to be the class president. I don't know who she is, and I don't know who that dude is. Or the one ducking down right now. Alright. So now that this is completed,
what is it?
my thanks. What? Oh. Okay. Am I like super tired or something? No.
Nice.
Okay, so let's have a look at Kawakami. I don't know who Kawakami is. Which one? Speech giving man Iway. Or Iway. Should I want to go to Shibuya? I was working at getting something. Working at getting the, I think it was the Sun Confidant. Wait, what? Ad stand. Okay.
Hey! Come on.
Huh?
Okay, so
Okay.
buy a weapon.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I already have the igniter.
All right. Which
Ryuji
one?
has the battle hammer.
Sounds good.
Morgana has the scimitar.
Alright, which one?
On has the goat leather
Sounds
whip.
good.
And he already has the gun toe.
All
So
right.
ranged
All right.
weapons.
Which one?
There's the riot police.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I think I already. I
Sounds
think
good.
the next ones won't update until the
Alright, which one?
next one starts.
Sounds good. All right. Which one?
Okay, so then what about accessories?
Alright.
I have not really been using accessories. I have realized that. Okay, well, that's...
Come again.
Everyone. You. Hmm?
Okay. Oh, you were working at the Beef Bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though. I'd be glad to. Really? That'd be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Shujin Academy, huh? It's nice to meet you. I am Torinosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right now
Very
for
well.
my speech. Well then, okay.
Everyone.
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak. However, even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interest of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. Probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. How about you just leave matters of the state in the capable hands of the liberal prosperity party? You mustn't base your decisions on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Ah, shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I'm chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to. In the best interest of all? Save the blathering for when you get elected. If you get elected.
Thank you.
Thank you for all. That is all for today. What do you think of my speech? the best interest of all?
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times like today when the audience has a difference of opinion on the topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Don't you agree? You have my support.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I've grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although, I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless of the matter, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see
Perhaps
you again
I'll
soon.
ask for your impressions again sometime. Oh. Oh, wow. What? That just went up like 16%. Did you see the news? That's a calling card from the Phantom Thieves, right? The way it's written seems pretty legit. Have they really stolen people's hearts? Can't believe the Phantom Thieves actually exist. Wow, we got people to believe.
Morning.
Morning. The response to Madarame's press conference was huge. Everyone's talking about the calling card. Girls are checking me out today. Maybe they can't help it since I'm my overflowing Phantom Thief charisma. Oh shit, am I finally starting to be popular with all the fly hunt? Oh no. Something strange.
For real?
Of course there is. My uniform, man. We're supposed to switch to summer uniforms today. I knew people were looking at me. Oh, god damn it. I gotta go home and change. So, you go on ahead. He forgot. Holy shit, you're pale. Short sleeves are not for you. Hey! Shut up, jeez. Anyway, did you catch the news yesterday? Watching that famous artist cry his eyes out over all the artwork stolen? The same thing happened to Kamoshida, right? Both got weird calling cards too. If you ask me, the same person is behind all this. The news this morning said that a group called Burning Hells are the ones behind the cards. I wonder how they get people to confess. I mean, they can't literally be stealing hearts. Blackmail, maybe?
How are things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
I have nothing to report yet.
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
I've already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence. You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamoshida sexually harassing students. Sir!
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you. I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
Yes.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel at ease.
And I was going to say to replace her.
That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Did you see Madarame's press conference?
You mean that guy who was all like, "How could I possibly apologize for what I've done?" Ah!
that I just noticed the chalkboard.
Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing?
That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence. Yeah.
How's it going? Have you found our next big target?
Oh, it's raining too.
Just started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
Huh? Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to ditch it.
You'd better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
Wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good student stand out more?
Quit bickering and go. Then let's all choose the TV station. I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online. Plus, Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me. Alright, I'm gonna head back. TV, huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
That guy is such an idiot. I hope nothing happens.
I mean, I don't disagree. Oh, something on the afternoon. Feels pretty great having everyone talk about us, huh? Madarame is the only topic of conversation at my school. And as I'm his pupil, most of the peers have chosen to ignore me. For real, that's bullshit. Are you going to be okay? There's no need to worry. They had already been treating me differently from the others as it stood. There's nothing new. This isn't nothing new to me. Okay then. More importantly, do we have any leads on our next mission? Are you kidding? There's no way we'd find a target that quick. We need to wait and see. Understood. Oh, we could always go to Mementos instead. I will keep myself free. Please tell me if anything comes up. Oh, there's
Now then.
something I want to check. Okay. Hey, I found some great intel. This kid, this time it's bullying a Kosei student they call a queen. She's been ordering around, a male student who goes by the name M. Kind of like the M in S&M. It's horrible. It makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Anyways, here are the details. A girl acting like a queen is Hikari Shimizu. I wonder if it's more likely that a girl will turn out like that if she has an S in the initial. Well, I already posted the warning, so you should take it on when you have the time. Hopefully it doesn't go on the cam.
Hey!
What did he mean by S and M? Are those shirt sizes, right? Nope. Sadism and sadism and masochism. Anyway, it seems like she's a worthy target. Okay. See, sadism is just a sign of love. They're being okay. Oh my god. Okay. Frustrating to... I gotta relearn how to play one-handed.
Oh,
Oh, you're still here? What have Sakamoto-kun and Takami-san been saying about that shocking Madarame case? Oh, never mind, I was simply curious. I am being followed again. To the can. Okay. So I'm gonna go to her. I'm gonna get the test done, which hopefully will rank up.
There's no one here.
Yeah. Alright.
Please head to the exam room.
So with this, I should be able to get a another level.
Bye.
Wait, what?
Ah, you're back.
Oh, god damn it. Never heard anything from the student president. Miss Honor student must be busy kissing ass somewhere. Not to be so harsh. What is this about a student council president? The one at our school has kind of been keeping tabs on us. I think she's suspicious of us. Are you sure it's not merely a result of Ryuji's general misconduct? Shut up! Though, to be honest, the three of you most certainly stand out. Do try to be careful. I cannot be there to look over you at school, you know. That duty rests on your broad shoulders. Got it. I'll make sure to keep Ryuji. Okay. Okay, so. I would, but I want to try and increase my charm. The fuck? Is this a ghost? Oh no, I was just too close to him.
oh,
Let's go in. Let's go for some charm. This mugwort bath is warming my body. Came out looking there really refreshing. Okay. 3. Nice. 3 points to charm.
All right.
wanna head back?
So now will be the next day. So today, I will focus on mementos.
I'm hot.
Masking scanned. Okay. So yeah, I'll go to Mementos. Start working on the things.
Right?
Is this a request from a student body? It says they're looking for information. I heard the principal Kobayakawa put it up. Please consult the student council president if you have any details.
Right?
So we can go to her for anything? Why the student council president though? What does she have to do with principal? Whatever. I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it. Do what?
How tragic.
It seems like most of society was surprised about what that artist did. He was someone who represented Japan. They probably trust him based on his name alone. Dude, we're easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature, which you all know well, is called the Red King Crab, but it has a form that a crab should not have. Silicon, look at this picture.
Give it a try.
What are red king crabs most biologically close to? Hermit crabs?
This is it. That's
Not
it.
bad. That's correct. Oh, there we go. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but red king crabs only have 4. Oh. The direction the legs unfold is reversed too. Typically they face forward, but the kings do not.
Nice going!
Hooray, I got another point.
All right.
Incidentally, the tamale of a crab isn't its brain, as some people say. It's actually the crab's liver and pancreas. As you can see, the world's full of deception. I saw some kind of paste, but like that in the fridge at LeBlanc. It's not often you see real crab meat. Why don't we get sushi at our next celebration? Our name did spread a bit thanks to Madarame. Bet people still wouldn't care if we came out and said we're Phantom Thieves. No, I'm not so... I doubt anyone would believe us, but what good would coming to tell people our identity? No, that's a bad idea, Ryuji. So we need to devote ourselves to the cause. Our praise will come later. Sure, okay. Guess yeah. Oh, I meant to try and draw on the chalkboard. Oh. President, what is the meaning of that posting? Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my... We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared, please do something. What? They have dirt on me, they're demanding money. I can't go to the police, what should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya? So, there are even victims at our school, what should we do? This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this? Well, no. He's out today, but I'll ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being. If you say so. My apologies for the confusion.
Well...
Don't worry, I'll do something about all of this. I have some new information. Apparently there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. They only target restaurants. Okay. Someone online was asking if it was the work of the Phantom. Just reading that pissed me off. Okay. No way. Yeah, better than jerks. Anyways, I heard they're running away without leaving any trace of evidence. Okay. Wait, what? Sure, let's give it a try. Hey, it's the Phantom Thieves logo. Kinda thought they were fake, but maybe they do exist after all. You know, that logo's actually pretty cool. Did he draw that? Is he a fan of theirs? We've never expected it from a stern guy like him. Our name's starting to get out there. Excited to see what happens next.
It's interesting.
Okay, so I didn't do anything. Guy in plans. Okay. Okay, so, Shibuya. And go to the hideout.
It appears everyone is here.
Okay, so let's view the requests.
Listen up.
Intel's on the sadistic student. Sounds like she's been treating a particular medicine as a side as well. Should be okay. And like a dominatrix to a guy that doesn't want it. That's horrible.
Very well.
Yep.
Okay. So now we have two. So figure out her and figure out him. Well, excuse you, phone. Okay. Nothing to do with work, so. So now I need to go into Mementos. Yeah, how many targets we got? 2 of them? Yeah, let's do this. Let's go.
I'm gonna bust loose.
So we're heading into Mementos. We're going to take out 2 of them. Wait, you guys, something doesn't seem right. Really? It seems the same to... Wait, hold up. It looks like the nav's reacting to something.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
What's this?
It looks like the places we can go has expanded again. It's because we made Madarame's palace disappear, right?
Most likely. I think.
You seem rather uncertain. How far does this Mementos run, anyway?
It's huge. Extremely.
You're always so vague when it comes to the important stuff. It's like he's kind of flaky as our chief of operations. Don't you want him to try a bit harder, too?
He's doing his best.
You truly are different from that moron over there.
There.
I don't fully understand, but Mementos and the palaces are related to each other, correct? Then all we must do is continue changing the hearts of evildoers to ascertain its full expanse. I don't believe there's a need to quarrel over it.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I need to get rid of a persona anyways, so. Oh my god.
Do you
Control.
need something?
I needed. Jack Frost with a Makami is what I need.
How?
So I have a Jack Frost.
The inmate needs. Let's execute him. Fusion.
So Jack Frost has to stay, but I need to keep Makami. Or I need to get a Makami. Not getting rid of Arsene. Wait, isn't this the Shisa, the one that I like is extremely good?
You okay with this?
Yeah, this is the this. Of course, this is the one. So if basically I fuse this, I mean I could probably keep Macau, Mapsy, Masai, and Mafrey. Fuck, fine.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Well, for one, Macau, Rampage, Mafrey. Where's Masai? Oh, interesting. Whatever. Interesting. Irritating that I can't get that again.
Its power will be nothing unusual. Girls, let us begin.
So I don't like this just because of the fact that I had to get rid of something that was extremely good. So now I don't have any Sai, but if I get the Makami with Jack Frost,
Terrible, but not impressive.
I get my
Choose
Shisa
the
back.
skills, inmate.
I need Frey. And I can't get the frickin'. So I'll keep my Bufu.
It will receive some new power. My.
So I've lost a few things. So now I have a Shisa with Frey. Okay.
Finished? Are you finished? It is time.
Oh, god damn it.
inmate.
No. I wanted to frickin' talk to you.
Do you need something?
Because I want to get you guys up to rank 2 or 3 or whatever you're at.
Hey. Hmm?
Oh,
It
that's...
would seem.
Yes. Simon's done.
Very well.
Okay. Guess at least you got the will to work. Of course I do. Don't give me that smug attitude. This is your duty, inmate. That said, you have completed the task surprisingly easily. Okay. You need to tell him his next task. Indeed. And then assign your next task. Be aware that the tasks in this list will increase in difficulty. Of course. How admirable. Oh, I should have frickin' registered the Makami. Fuck.
All right.
Farewell.
Oh. I wonder. I wonder if I can just summon back my...
Now. Hey.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, wait, did they say I already have it? Okay.
Justine, you handled it. Read here.
Registered only.
This persona?
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you a fool? This persona is already with you.
Okay, then I'm...
The inmate needs our... Let's execute him! Fusion.
Okay, get rid of the Shisa. I'm level 19.
I see. A strong persona. Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Mabufu.
It will
Mafre.
receive a fraction of power. My.
All right.
American. Okay. My god, that's loud.
You change your mind? Justine, you handle this.
View summon.
Read here.
And... Shisa.
This persona? You'll
Yeah.
withdraw this persona?
Yes.
This is your power.
Thank you. Now, the easiest one with Magaru.
Is this what you want?
This one have Magaru? It does have Magaru. They're expensive, yeah, of course, they're expensive. Combined a McCoy with a reagent. Okay, well,
A
that's...
fee is required. This is your power.
Do I have a McCoy? I do have a McCoy right here.
Is this what you want? A fee is required. This is your power. The inmate needs our guide. Let's execute him. Fusion.
Okay, reagent.
Looks pretty tough.
Oh! Hey, Zanagi. How's it going? Hope you're doing well, and thank you for the 100 bits. It is greatly appreciated. Wait, I already... Oh, I do own the Matador already. Okay, so... Damn it. Okay. If I do this, I will get a Kushi Mitama. Then I'll have to summon Arsene again. You know, I'm willing
You
to do
okay
that.
with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Regenerate. Let's keep Psy.
It will receive a fraction of power. I see.
Okay. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of, I'm working on ranks on things and doing a few little things in Mementos. Okay, so...
I see. A strong persona. Select the
Um,
skills you'd like to
it's
inherit.
kind of still busted. The cut was like right in here. I mean, it's doing a lot better. I can now move my finger about that much. But that's about all I can do it without before it starts actually like tightening and starting to hurt. But by Friday, I'm getting the stitches out. Well, what happened was, this knife here, I was opening my daughter's birthday present with it, and because I couldn't find the scissors anywhere, and those stupid little plastic zip ties caused that knife to slip, and then it bounced really weird and just went cling right in there, hit the bone, luckily missed the ligament, Otherwise, that would have been even worse, because they would have had to, like, cut open my entire finger, grab the ligament, and stitch it back together. So that I would have basically had to go in for surgery. But yeah, so instead I just went to the hospital for 5 hours and got 3 stitches. So Magaru, Mahau, Mahai. I don't know why I just started making those really over the top. Mabufu.
It will receive a fraction of power. Now for a rebirth.
But yeah, it was... But the funny thing is, about that whole situation, the biggest problem out of all of it wasn't the fact that I stabbed myself. It wasn't even the fact that I had my kid with me. It was that everybody around me was panicking while I was calm. So I'm just like, okay, calm down, I'm fine. Can we just go to the hospital, please?
Finished for now?
Okay.
Justine, you handle this.
Read here. Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona.
Okay, so register personas.
Registration? Are you sure?
Done already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Indeed.
Okay. So that gives me rank 3 with them.
See? You can do it.
You're better than I thought, inmate. I was thinking you'd just give up straight away. It is to be expected of a human that our master saw potential in. You're dedicated. I'll give you that. Just keep it up, alright? I understand. That's a fine attitude to have. Talk's cheap, though. You're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. I gotta say, Justine, it's an accomplishment that he hasn't thrown in the towel yet. How so? That task list you wrote is not only keeping him on his toes, but helping him improve too. I am not the one who wrote it. I had always assumed it was you.
Excuse me?
What? I don't know anything about that thing. I suppose now that I consider it, that list is far too precise for you to have written it. Quiet! You don't need to say that. But wait, who wrote it then? It wasn't our master, was it? No, I have not heard him mention anything of the sort. How long have we had this list? Is something wrong?
Shut up!
Shut up. Don't read too far into this. Just keep quiet and focus on finishing your tasks in me. Caroline, should we consult our master about this? All our master told us to do is oversee the rehabilitation. It's our duties to follow orders. We shouldn't waste his time on something this pointless. Indeed, it does not matter who thought of the list.
Hey, inmate!
Now quit prying, inmate. Got that?
Yes.
Of course, we will continue to offer benefits to you, okay? Same. So now that I got them...
Alright.
Lockdown. So how does lockdown work? As promised, I've granted you the ability that will prove greatly beneficial. You may now place your persona into lockdown and train it to learn new skills. While you're lazily wasting away, your persona is going to grow all on its own. Talk about hospitality. Anyway, time for your next test. According to this, it's what is it, Justine?
Now.
I was pulling a metal pole from the bottom of a table, hit myself in the face, didn't realize that I busted open my lip through... Thought my nose was just bleeding. Then my mom comes at me, screaming that my lip is wide open. Ooh, yeah, that's a really nasty one. Did you have to get stitches for that?
Farewell.
A Floros with Tarukaja. We need to fill 2 more tasks before we can hand it over to him. Okay.
Now.
Okay, so Confidant. Guillotine Booster. Increase the potential fusions of personas in group Guillotine. Okay. Not that I really care.
Do you have business?
I'll take care of
Lockdown.
them.
So explanations.
Who do you think you are, inmate?
We toss one of your personas into a cell. We'll give it some special training to help it grow. While you're off loafing around, your persona's getting stronger. We treat you too well, inmate. But we only keep one persona in lockdown at a time. This is a solitary confinement after all. Naturally, you're not going to be able to use that persona in battle or fusion. Don't forget, inmate. Once the training is over, the persona will you put in lockdown will learn a new resistance. There are times it'll learn something different too, though. So often that's all up for chance, though. Either way, stuff learns it will be useful to you. Oh, and the higher the confidant's rank for that persona's arcana, the shorter they'll need to train for it. Don't forget Master's words. Forging confidence is going to help you. Okay. Losing personas. It takes a set number of days till a persona training ends, but don't forget it's in there, okay? Personas are a part of your heart, after all. If you leave it for too long, it'll disappear forever. We're not evil, though. We'll let you know that something's going to happen soon. It'll be on you from there on. Don't come... Okay. No, just use the band-aid, and you have a wicked scar on your lip where your mustache doesn't grow. Yep. You gotta love how scars prevent that. I got like a bald patch right along here from... ended up having to get stitches down there because of... what was it? There was some reason I did. Yeah.
You want to lock this one up? Get over here. You want to release it? Done
Okay.
already?
Okay, I'm all
No
done now.
slacking off.
I want to like make our scene like uber powerful. Okay, so enter mementos.
Well then.
I'm going to change the car appearance. Let's go Phantom Thief style.
Well then.
Alright. I honestly just didn't want to run through there. Now this is going to be difficult playing it one-handed for this part. You doing any of the side quests? That's what I'm kind of doing right now. Or at least trying. Oh shit, there's 2 there. Okay, that's just a dead end.
Ow, ow, ow! This road's so bumpy.
Shit.
We're surrounded. We've got numbers. Wait for your chance. Hands off her feet! Are you alright?
Maybe you can
can hit their weak point?
Ravage them!
Looking cool, Joker!
Persona! There!
Looking cool, Joker! So fire is a
Come! You're mine!
Looking cool, Joker!
Persona! Go down!
There we go.
Looking cool, Joker! Okay, guys, let's do it!
Yeah, I'm trying to do as many side quests as I can, and try and do as much as I can in one go, and then I'll probably play New Game Plus.
Come on, let's go!
Soiled armor.
This place feels so lonely. Darkness doesn't help either.
I'll shine a path for you.
So I got 2 quests in here, so I'm not really looking to spend too much time in here. You've been playing God Eater 3 on Switch lately? How is that? I've seen it a few times. I have no clue what it's about. Well, not like seen it, but like I've seen like the game in the stores and stuff, but still have no clue what it's about.
Crazy. Where's it even coming from?
It sounds like something screaming. I'm shivering just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Joker!
More grimy gear. It's like Monster Hunter. Okay. That's a dead end.
They saw us?
Well, it didn't say there was anything here, so... Oh, whoops. What?
Oh!
There, that's the girl, of the girl named Shizumi. She seems like a sadist. She's calling someone her slave and ordering him around, right?
I should have known.
In a way, she's denying his existence. I certainly wouldn't want to be a victim of that. Let's go talk to her. So you're the pigs who wrote that calling card online. Why do I deserve this, It's because you made some guy your slave. That's all kinds of wrong here. That's what he wants. He worships me more than any god, you know. I don't know where to begin to explain you're wrong. I beat him and I hurt him. And he sees it as a sign of our love and friendship. He's so happy. You are so delusional.
It's all about me.
Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Careful your hair.
You're going down.
I never give up my motto. Belongs to me. Being my slave is what makes him happy. And I'm going to guess...
See a weakness.
Persona! Ravage them!
Goes in range.
I am thou.
Hey, just calm down.
Boo-foo.
Listen to me.
Fire.
Okay, guys, let's do it!
Persona!
Okay, so I have fire there. Do I have anyone else with fire? No. Okay, so...
Archangel! There!
We're all knocked down!
Do it!
That was incredible, Joker! Finish him!
You can rearrange my skills? Oh, I can rearrange my skills? Oh, shit.
I lend it!
Resistant.
Out of the way!
Persona! You're the best, Panther! Finish him!
Persona! Go down!
How do I rearrange my skills? There we go. 12,000? Jeez. No, 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 no! I don't want to lose him. He's mine. He's mine, isn't he? Keep this up and he'll hate you. I never could stand that. Why did you start treating him like that? I just kept going along with it, so I misunderstood and thought I could do anything I wanted. Actually, I wanted to be more than friends with him. More than friends? You mean like as boyfriend? Yes, I had a crush on him, but then I got possessive. His feelings went out of control.
Yeah.
Be careful that you don't make things worse for yourself than they already are. A whip sword. Okay. So now, equip on whip sword, which is higher damage by a lot and same accuracy. There we go. Now I can open up more. So now I can do the full-time, part-time job, full-time helm. Looks like a new area from starting here. I'm starting to understand how this place works. Yes, it's quite a marvel to find a subway system down here. Earth to Eastgate, it's always been like that. I can sense our target somewhere in this area. Okay, so they're literally right in this floor. Oh, they're right around the corner, actually. Yeah, they're right there. Well, shit.
Mona, let's gun it! Hold the wheel steady, Joker! I've got this! Panther's cheering gives me a turbo boost!
There's the way down. Okay, I don't need to go that way.
If anyone comes at me, I'm gonna knock him out.
What a simple way of thinking. They call people like you muscleheads. They found us!
There's a treasure chest. Come, let's open it.
Damn it!
Took us by surprise. These three are weak, but be careful. This enemy's weak to
McCoy.
wind.
Let's go.
This enemy's weak to wind. We're on the defensive.
Come.
Watch out!
Ravage them.
They're all knocked down. That was
Not moving much.
incredible, Joker. Okay, guys. Let's do it.
And there we go.
Okay.
You're not too tired after.
Then gold.
No weaknesses I can see.
Persona. Goemon, strike.
Ah, nice one, Fox.
Let's go.
Nice, they're weak to ice.
Goemon.
Ah, nice one, Fox.
Not moving much.
Now, let us strike.
Oh shit, I should have tried to convince it to join me.
Persona. There.
Joker took one out. All right. Hold up.
Lend me your power. Someone you know might be watching. A bad rep spreads like wildfire. If I were you, I'd quit all this nonsense. What's the point? I don't really care. Hey, I'm saying this out of concern, though. It's tough fixing your rep once it's smeared. Oh, well, I'm going to die, so I might as well do one last good duty. Sonny, if there's something that's been bothering me, I'm willing to give you a listen. My future. Damn it. Well, I didn't get it.
Yeah, victory.
That's Epon Datra.
All right.
There is some link to it, I just don't know what it is.
Oh.
I literally just got that.
I can see it.
No, wrong one. Okay, so.
We were exposed.
Hmm? Then
Alright, in we go. He's a blacksmith from lore. Oh, nice.
oh.
Oh, there he is. It's Odo, the shop manager. What an unpleasant smile. It's his customer service smile, right? Yet behind the scenes, he's extorting his subordinates. This guy might start doing it to his customers too. Who knows? That would be a disaster. Let's go. Alright. Welcome, welcome. How may I help you? Ladies and gents of the Phantom Thieves. Why'd you blackmail your own employees? That's not normal. Oh! May! How's it going? Thank you for the sub for 10 months in a row. Wow. 10 freaking months. Yo, that's double digits. It is double digits. Wow. It's been a long time. But how you doing, May? Hope you're doing well today. I'm still gibbled. So I'm playing this one-handed. My shop is directly managed as a store of large chains. Since I'm highly competent, I'm in charge. I don't need strangers complaining about how I use the shop's money. Part-time workers are the property of the shop too. Thus, they are mine to use as I will.
What?
Property? Who do you think you are? I get it now. You pretend to be heroes, but you're all just criminals. I'm gonna kill you. Wow. I don't know why, but he just screams Fire Emblem. Alright, let's see what you're weak against.
You gotta aim.
Seriously?
Go
Let me guess, that didn't actually...
Your weakness.
Yeah, wow.
Go down.
I wouldn't have had...
This low. Watch out.
I will be the only one I have.
Screw that up.
Sorry. I'm at my limit.
Take this.
I shouldn't have done nice.
Little Panther! Hang in there!
Persona!
I'm not done.
Where's my Shisa?
Shisa!
Mafrey.
Persona!
Watch your health.
Okay.
Your weakness.
Man, that's...
I'll open you up.
You got him on the ground. I knew you could do it. Fox.
Oh, wow. I lucked out on that aspect.
Persona! You're mine.
Panther's in trouble. Less attacks won't do anything.
So...
Find another way. Less attacks won't do anything.
So...
Find another way. I'm in trouble. Persona!
Bearchan's getting a crit. Okay.
Persona! This one. Scalding Crowd! Someone fix him up!
Persona! Ravage them.
Now or never, right?
Go for it.
Gonna knock you out.
On the ground! Nice going, Skull!
Let's go.
Everyone, watch your health.
So, it's either curse or wind that he's weak to.
I'm in trouble. Persona! All right.
Or none, yeah.
Let's go. Matador! There!
I'm beat.
Less attacks
So
won't do
it's like,
anything.
literally, it could just be wind or it could just be nothing. Oh.
All right. Level up.
Nice. Level 20 personas I can create. I'm really sorry. I'm really not worthy of being a store manager. At least you realize it. A failure. Remember now, employees aren't property, they're human beings. And yeah, I took advantage of them. I've done bad things. Talk about a horrible workplace. I don't know how I could ever make this up. You have done quite a bit more, haven't you? It's best to confess everything. Okay. And Chinese sweets. I don't know what that is.
What?
Aren't those Chinese desserts or something? Let's see. So he was lining his own pockets. Impressive leadership. Okay. No, we're going back to the entrance. We're done. return to the real world because I have done a lot of stuff. Okay, so the new area is called Chemda. Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Oops, no.
Hey,
Yeah, so...
hey.
Yeah. Alright, go to sleep. So the next one is a Flaros with Tarkaja. So that's a 3-person. As the first you get more complicated. You need to fuse this guy with a similar... with the group guillotine. So I need Bareth, Andres, and
What do you
Eligor.
think about that?
Hey, that calling card sent to the Moderators, do you think?
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I think it's just like the one sent to Kamoshida. People online are saying the Phantom Thieves are
Well,
behind
that's
this.
not good.
There's already a fan site with a bunch of request posts on it.
It's
Can't
so
believe there
cool.
are real. Can't believe there are real life superheroes. If it's happened twice, it's probably going to happen again. Can't wait to see who's next.
all
The
right.
8th. Alright, so you have your social studies trip tomorrow. It's a good chance to think about your future. Be sure you're paying attention. You better not make a ruckus, am I clear? It will affect poorly on our school. There's a group going to the television studio this year, correct? Selican, here's a question for you. Why is it always me?
What's the answer?
With the advent of color TV, something else started appearing in color. Do you know what it was? Oh, it was Dreams.
Exactly.
Before, most people's dreams were in black and white, but research shows that once color broadcast became the norm, dreams started being mostly in color. What's fascinating is that people see the world in color regardless of the TV's existence. It's strange that our dreams had been black and white until the TV's inception. Well, it's not that it was until the TV's inception, because we had black and white TVs. I'm pretty sure pre-black and white TV, the dreams were in color, and then the black and white TV molded the brain to see it in black and white. But that was just some random weird fact I learned like 10, 15 years ago. Maybe I should ask. Okay.
Nice going.
All right.
In future, if 3D televisions become normal and let us sense flavor, smell, and heat, then dreams might become indistinguishable from reality. I mean, there are already some dreams that are like that, so dreams with flavor, I could get behind that. Or at least I've had dreams where, you know, you could like basically like still feel and taste things. So maybe I'm just weird that way. Sounds like the principal is trying to get info on the students, but why do you think he's doing that? Probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Because to see what happened to Shizui-san, or Suzui-san, I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, he just turned a blind eye to it. But he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet.
Unbelievable.
That's the... Wow, that was preppy as all hell. That's the worst. So, that's what he's using Yujima-senpai for?
Huh?
Oh yeah, the rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? She acts all noble about it too. I doubt she knew. What's the meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice? It was all for your sake. I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become. And did any information arise about this case I asked you to look into? Nothing yet. I'll pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shujin who are being threatened by a criminal organization.
What?
A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure. Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students at our academy. Now is no time for such problems. There's still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
No, but...
I received a request for help. I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you'll need to act on your own. Wow.
What?
Sir, are you sure about this? I am still investigating your case as well. Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly. My intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be a connecting factor. If you pursue this criminal issue, surely you will find clues about the Phantom Thieves. But that's absurd. So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore the students in trouble? Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position. My expectations of you are very high. I hope you don't disappoint. What a fucking dick. So what kind of person would be the bigger target than Madarame? I wonder. I guess it'd have to be someone who's the talk of the town. That's quite a vague prerequisite. Do you see her following you during the day? Some days. Some days she is, some days she isn't. Because she was following me for a little bit, and then one day when I decided to point it out on stream, she wasn't following me. Do we have any more specific ideas? An evil overlord. Dude, this isn't some kind of video game. Either way, we need to lead before we can get anything. We need a lead. We'll just have to look for that as we go. If only there was a big target for us just lying around for us. So she's probably going to be following me now. Crap, my tablet needs to be needs to update. Be right back. Okay. So I don't get anything for that. Alright. Are you following me? No. Interesting. Okay, so it's a Wednesday right now. Is there anything I can get for a Wednesday? Wait, is it raining right now? No, it's not. So it's not raining.
I can feel it.
Oh no, I don't want to go back already.
I can feel it.
Wrong one. You know what? At this point, I might as well just work. So if I go to the beef bowl shop. Oh, it's at night. Crap. Oh, she's following me again. Oh, actually, let's have a look at my confidants. The one that's really fallen behind is On. So let's go talk to On.
I have something.
Wrong one. Oh, it wasn't the underground walkway, it was the underground mall. Oh, is she not here? Really? Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to go to the library. I mean, if I can't get anybody, I'm going to try and get guts and knowledge. No, don't look up. You're an idiot.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
You know how we're going to that TV stream tomorrow? Yeah? I was thinking we might find our next target there. Oh yeah, that's right. Sure about how servers are involved in all sorts of shitty business. You're absolutely right. I mean, honestly, this is just kind of the same crap. Oh, there's two more. It looks like the manager who blacklisted confessed and got fired. The student ended up putting his part-time brother. And the company HQ tried to offer money to keep quiet, but we just couldn't accept that. So I was really moved by what the Phantom Thieves did. Quote, I can't believe we wanted to solve a nothing high schooler's problem. I'm happy hearing that. Okay, that's good. Kosei Queen. Hey, it looks like the Kosei Queen had to change her heart. She calmed down and actually apologized to the male student. So how was it? She was annoying. Thought so. Anyway, Phantom Thieves have whipped another target into shape. You guys are so dependable. Okay. Welcome back, Izanagi.
Nice.
It's pretty healthy for now. Kawakami, Iway, Mishima. I can up Mishima. Was speech giving man. What is Mishima's level right now? And what does he give? Mishima, he's Moon. And if I get him up to rank 5, backup members will get more. Well, you know what? Let's do that. Wrong one. Oh, I don't know where Mishima is. There's that. He's the Sun Confidant, I think. Oh! Andy! Welcome back, and thank you for the raid of 5 people. How did the rest of your FIFA stream go? And Grumblebee Bumble, welcome. Yes, I figured Persona 5 would be one of the easiest games for me to play one-handed, so... where is Mishima? Must be in the map down here. Oh, sir, FIFA stream went pretty well. That's good to hear. Okay, Mishima. Also, it's not by choice, to be fair. It is by necessity. No, that's not it. Let's go down the... I hope they make Persona 5 arena fighting game someday. I mean, that could be an interesting game. I don't know how well it would work. I mean, especially after putting Joker into Smash Brothers. I don't think they will, at least not for Persona 5. Maybe in like Persona 6, if they make one, they might decide, hey, let's make our own. That goes up to where? Maybe Mishima's in the mall. No, not here. Is he... Maybe he's in the walkway? No. It could be on, the street over here. No, I don't want to listen just yet. I didn't mean to do that. Could be in Central Street somewhere. How's the stream been going for you so far? I mean, it's been alright. I haven't done too much. Oh, there he is. Mishima!
Hi.
The Phantom Thieves have finally made their big primetime debut. Info has started pouring into the fan site too. I'm gonna be a busy bee. So, you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Alright, you need to prepare for the next move, right? I've actually been doing the same. Praying for what, you ask? I could tell you if you have the time. Yep, let's hang out with him. Really want to know, huh?
Come on, let's get going.
Anyway, let's head over to the diner. It's lame just standing around here. I love the last 2 Persona Arena games. Scored both soundtracks in Nakano Broadway a couple years ago. Nice. I didn't actually to be fully honest. This is my first Persona game I've ever played, so I didn't even know they made arena games. So how goes the activities? Actually, I already know. The fan site's been crazy busy thanks to you guys. This book here is quite... it's all about the latest security techniques. This is a model gun. Cost me a lot of money. Why was it so expensive? Hey, Jinjos. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I thought there was only one. Only one what? Persona game? No, this... been quite a bit. Oh, cool. They have dancing rhythm games, too, and a fan-made kart racing game. Yeah, oh, actually, I did hear about the dance rhythm game that was for one before. Oh, the arena games. Okay. It's basically impossible to find through normal methods. I heard they completely halt production because people kept mistaking it for a real gun. It was suggested to me by this military buff in the fandom. I figured I could use a bit of security, since I am a sole admin of a whole fan site. I mean, you guys are getting really popular. There's a lot more information in the forum lately, too. Some of the stuff there is pretty scary, so it seemed like I might need a little protection. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Persona 4 Arena and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Oh, so it's both for Persona 4. Yeah, I may just be your background support, but I need to be able to protect myself. Besides, I'm the kind of guy who goes the whole 9 yards once he decides to do something. Hey, beautiful Bob TV. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Salad. What type of salad? Caesar salad? Toss salad. But as I was saying, we've had a pretty massive influx of... Okay, yeah. One of them seems particularly worthwhile. It's bigger than anything we've had so far. But if we really want to make the Phantom Thieves famous, we need to go after some flashier targets. Leave it to me, though. I'll get all the info we need, even if I have to put myself in danger to do it. Okay. Don't be saying anything naughty in my stream.
All right.
Wait, when did my stream become, like, family friendly? Wait, does that mean I'm banned from my own stream? Oh, fuck. I mean, shit, fuck. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, Persona 4 Racing all afternoon is its name. Ah, nice. Where did my Coke go? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're just lucky you weren't around for the earlier necrophilia jokes. I mean, what? I never made any jokes like that. Oh, now you're trying to ban the broadcaster. Actually, I found a way, Andy. You do /unmod. And it'll ban me instantly. By the way, do I look any different to you?
Actually...
People keep telling me it seems like I've changed recently. I guess I can't hide my newfound confidence, huh? My true worth, well, finally? Well, if it isn't Mishima. Akiyama. Great idea. Long time no see, Zero. You know, we've been sitting just over there the whole time, but we didn't even notice you sitting here. You're exactly the same as you were back in middle school, Mishima. Yeah, once a zero, always a zero. Yeah, haha. You haven't changed your cell phone number, have you? No, I haven't. Then why don't you come to our hangout? All our ex-classmates were there, you know. Oh wait, no one even remembered you existed. Can't invite a guy you can't remember, right? Right, haha. Come on guys, let's go. What a fucking asshole.
It's just...
It's not what it looks like, okay? You know that one guy in every class who ends up being the butt of all the jokes? That guy was me.
Damn it.
But now I've changed now. I can help you. I'm not going to be that boring guy anymore.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, it's getting late. Should probably head home.
Well, see you later.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. So we're already up to roughly about 16, 17%. So Thursday the 19th. So at this point I should go again into the...
And that's why
Oh,
we recruit
yeah.
sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks.
Oops.
Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements. To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and...
This is interesting.
Huh? Oh, then you'd better keep listening, man.
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
Could this get any more obvious?
Yeah, pretty much.
So sleepy. So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna pass.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! What does that jerk think he is?
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
Huh?
You've got a slamming bod after all.
Creep.
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Yeah.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Oh wait, she was... Oh right, she's one of my, things.
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera. When we're moving cameras, we need people who will get the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde'll do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to him, you can come too if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
Damn it. This sucks. Ah, what a pain in the ass! This is totally killing my vibe.
We fought valiantly against the long cables. Though, in the end, Ryuji was subdued.
I'm so pissed off!
Well, don't get taken down by long cables.
Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor? This is bullshit! Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down, will you? I get how you feel, though. It sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here! It looked delicious! What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there, too.
Interesting.
Alright, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
I'd like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that.
The Tokyo Dome Town? I would assume so, as this is based in Japan, and I believe Tokyo as well. From one thing I've actually even heard from, and again, this is something I've heard, I don't know how accurate it is. Some people are even saying that a lot of how, like, they show some of the, like, Shibuya Station, it's actually accurate. I don't know how accurate that statement is, but you've been to the Tokyo Dome Town? Nice.
But let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Well, you can let me know how accurate it is.
Roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
You lived in Tokyo for 2 months. Nice.
I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Hey, it's the boring dude.
Yeah, what do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all.
I would like to visit Tokyo at least one point in my life as well.
Where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Akechi?
Filming? What? You a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh!
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going.
Hey, not the zombie hunter. How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So, you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Yep. Seems he does look a lot like Light Yagami.
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
Wait, the only person who was talking about pancakes was Morgana. So that means he's been in the metaverse.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something.
You're glad it's worth it. Pretty safe except Roppongi and Kabukicho at night. Oh yeah, I would assume. Well, I'm well. You got a new knife? Nice. What kind of knife did you get? I learned to be not so, or I learned to be a little bit more careful with knives. Ended up stabbing my finger right to the bone on Friday. Missed the ligament, luckily. Very observant you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seemed to stand out to me. But I mean, I guess that could have easily gone by. It's the benchmark hidden cannon. Nice. The major gambling and Yakuza hubs there. Ah, yeah, that would definitely do it.
He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
You don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's go to Dome Town.
By the way, Dr. Waifu is best waifu. I haven't been spending time with the doctor that much. I mean, then again, it's been more than on, so...
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
I feel like I'm going to puke. For real, my stomach's churning. This is why I spoke against it. Dude, it's not fair. Using your cathood as an excuse only at times like this.
Hey!
Oh, you don't like On? She's not that bad, but she's not my favorite. Anyway, you guys are feeling hungry? How about some pancakes? Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow. She's an airhead. I mean, she's not as big as an airhead as she came across initially.
Well then.
But yeah, she's pretty.
Nice.
I can feel it.
She is bland, yes. Wait, can I not just...
Hey!
For fuck's sakes. Can I... It's Thursday. I wanted to go to the frickin' what's it called, so I could get 3 points to charm. Kawakami and Dr. Waifu's best waifu. Yeah, I still need to call Kawakami or whatever her name is.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
It's Akechi! Oh, he's so cool!
That's the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Pretty much fangirl screaming.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to...
Oops.
Ah, yes.
Sorry.
That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering.
That moment, we can't see Ryuk. Ryuk? Laughing at Akechi right now. When you say Ryuk, I instantly think Death... Oh, I guess because he is Light. He looks like Light, right. But this is like the older Light, not the younger.
But, hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court.
I knew what you meant, Ryuk from Death Note. I was trying to think of, like, how we were actually bringing it in.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime.
It is a classic. Actually, earlier today, in my Discord, I actually created an anime channel. And I said, people who want to suggest animes, put in there. And my first one that I put in there was Death Note. Because, I mean, it's an instant classic. Like, it's one of my all-time favorites.
However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
It does age very well. I always like to describe it as like a modernized version of a Sherlock Moriarty concept with a bit of a supernatural twist, but you don't know who really is Moriarty and who is Sherlock, because I mean, in reality, when you look at it, it's still up for debate who is actually in the wrong for that one. Cowboy Bebop is an all-time fave, but there are lots I enjoy. Yeah, there is tons of anime. And like mainly right now, I'm kind of looking for new series to watch, which is a part of the reason why I created the anime channel, because I want recommendations. I just like, let's see what people put in. Fortunately, all I got so far was Baki, which I've already seen the entirety of season 1, which is the only season on Netflix. Oh, there was a workout one, so I guess I could, but there's only 2 episodes in that, so I don't really want to jump into that just yet.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves.
I was more meaning in regards to between Elle and him in their ideology towards crime. Because in reality, what he did to them was the same thing that the police did to him at the end. So Elle was right to have a ton of crime, and on Kira's death, crime rose over 400%. You think that was the right side? By the way, I love doing devil's advocate here, so... Have you tried Funimation or Crunchyroll? I have both.
First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
So you think it's the right thing for more crime? Okay.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Going for me, of course.
All right. Let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
Light killed ruthlessly without morality. He alone can't be judge, jury, and executioner. Oh, you're absolutely right. He shouldn't have... Like, he didn't kill ruthlessly initially, and then it's like they say, absolute power corrupts absolutely. He started getting corrupted by that power, and then started thinking himself a god, and he ended up being kind of pushed harder into it by Elle, because with Elle trying to catch him, it forced him to up his game. So it's really hard to say. They're justice itself. They're necessary. They do more than the cops.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If his heart suddenly changed,
Fuck.
do you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
He did kill in Lind L. Taylor. And, I mean, if you really think about it, it's hard to say that Light was the only perpetrator of the death of Rem and his dad, because L kind of put them into a spot where the only way for Light to get out was to kill them. And I know that this is like literally twisting like everything to point that, but it's also like it's looking at all the factors of it, and it's hard to say like a lot of things and how they worked. Like, for example, in the live action, not the Netflix one, the Japanese live action movies for Death Note, they definitely changed the story. So Light was definitely a lot more evil and L was the good guy than how it was initially presented. And yes, they did both go to extreme lengths to win their little competition. So, what do you think of it? If his heart... Okay, I missed in... Okay, log. Okay. So, one more question. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves? Honestly, I mean, it really depends on how the change of heart. Not at all.
No doubts at all. However, there is a large problem in your reasoning. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
He is essentially just like Light.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
that stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry, I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Oh, it's you. I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Few
if
people
they
around me
existed.
are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say. I feel like our discussions could prove quite fruitful. Would you mind talking with me again?
Fine by me.
Thank you. It makes me glad to hear that. The students from Shugen are truly quite interesting. I look forward to seeing you again. Well then?
Talk about a problematic guy to get involved with.
Yep.
There's probably a lot we can learn from him, though.
Seems like Detective Akechi has taken a liking to me. Oh! So Akechi is actually one of my confidants? Seriously? When Morgana can't breathe and Joker's duffel
I can't
bag.
believe you evaded the police's network until today.
So Akechi's obviously going to be
The
our
only
next
logical
member.
explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I am that. It shall become the with the
I
birth
don't
of-
really freaking care. Yeah.
All right.
So now I have a Justice Confidant. Everyone is a confidant.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that a Akechi? I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as it makes me sick. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. I still need to get the Sun Confidant. A few people were telling me that there's a few really good. You're a confidant? Oh. There are 9 female confidants alone. Persona 4 had Noto Shigarani as the detective going after the party in the first as well. That catchy bastard thinking about what he says just pissed me off again. Clearly tried to discredit everything we're doing. Just had to say it on live TV too. Don't be sour. There are, without a doubt, people we have saved. Those people could not have been saved if not for the heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I am living proof of that. Aw, what a nice thing to say. Still, was what Akechi-kun said actually wrong? I feel like he still had a point. Why do you gotta bring that up now? I mean, is it really okay to be doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish? We are Phantom Thieves, Anne. I doubt everyone would forgive us for what we did to Madarame. Yet I still decided that it was a necessary act. Kamoshida too. We weren't going to do shit to him through any normal means. That's true, Pat. What do you think, Em? Are we being selfish? We're helping people. I guess we can't really think of any other way. I believe our best path forward is sticking to our justice, not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? And with the unanimous decision rule in place, I doubt we'll lose our way. Yeah, you're right. So for bringing that up. And don't worry, I'm not thinking about quitting. Just you watch it, Akechi. Someday you're totally going to see who's right. Okay, let's stop talking about this now.
I see.
Okay, Oh my god. It overpowers Morgana's unstoppable power. God, I'm furious. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait. I need more guts to call her. If that's the case, then Morgana has the power to make Joker... has a power of making Joker go to sleep. Oh. Big Bang Burger. Take the challenge.
Thank you very much. Now then.
Oh, nice. This is the first time I actually finished the whole thing. Somehow I ate the whole thing.
Hey, wait!
You did it.
Congratulations.
Since you managed to extinguish the Comet Burger, I present you with a second mate badge. Nice. New challenges will wait for you now that you've become a second
Please
mate.
come again.
I look forward to your next attempt at our challenge. Congrats. Thanks. Oh. Not the Zombie Hunter. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the Burning House. It's greatly appreciated. Look forward to your attempt at our next challenge. Okay. So.
I see.
Took down that convert. So Admiral taking on that with such a daunting task. 10th level of courage. So that's 1 guts.
Alright.
Is that knowledge? Yeah.
Alright.
That's charm.
Alright.
Oh. Proficiency.
Alright.
Wanna head back?
Nice. So that I actually got a lot of points for that. Alright. Okay, so oh, more people exist, or no, exist. More people believe in us. They don't. It's not that they don't exist.
The Phantom Thieves are super lame.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, I don't care too much if people think that we're real or not.
I'm so pumped.
Can't believe we were on TV yesterday with Akechi-kun. It's like a dream come true. Can't believe the high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's just like the Detective Prince. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect.
Too cool.
We actually had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Akechi-kun. I was so nervous. He was really working in that uniform without seeming like a snob. He's perfect at public speaking. I hear he's an orphan who grew up poor. It's part of what makes him so amazing. he wants his last high school memory to be capturing the Phantom Thieves. This isn't a game to him.
who?
See, I heard his dad's the head of some big financial conglomerate. I will say, I love that he hates the media. Makes me believe that he doesn't do this for the fame. People say he's so good at he's made enemies in the police force. Oh yeah, apparently yesterday's interview was so popular, they're going to air it again tonight. Eating at the diner in Shibuya will also increase your guts. Oh, will it?
I just remembered.
Okay. Why someone would steal something like a heart, which can't be turned into money, is beyond me. If I were a phantom thief, I wouldn't go after hearts or works of art. I'd go after gold. The value of gold has been around since ancient times, and there has never been a more stable resource.
You.
Now then, Salkin-san. Or studying at the school library. Yeah, I know about the studying at the school library. That's RNG based. Can you imagine how much gold has been excavated by humanity over the course of history? I'm going to check the network. This one? Okay, it is.
Correct.
I lucked out on that.
Nice going.
Another knowledge point.
All right.
16% of the world's gold is in Japan. Huh.
What did you say?
The touchpad knows all. Yep. And that's part of the reason why I decided to connect, was that because the social stats are so necessary, I felt like that was a function I should be using in this aspect.
Let's see him do it then. If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Oh, where the hell did I put my Coke this time? Ugh. All right.
You're being way too loud.
You shouldn't talk with your mouth full.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering.
I mean, that is kind of true.
Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some!
Wow, Ryuji.
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
I actually like that as well. Like having a thing where like players, while this being a single player game, it does add a idea of community in here. Of like, hey, it's like, oh, I really don't know what to do. I don't know the answer to this. Let's check what other people are saying. I like the knockoff Suntory vending machine. Oh, well, are these like very similar to the? Excuse me. Are these very similar to the vending machines that are in Japan?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
that weird guy from Madarame's palace. Isn't there a lot we don't know?
It's Akechi.
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? You said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
Wait. Goddamn Ryuji, I hate on just as much as the next guy, but calling her fat is uncalled for. Wait, did he call her fat? I didn't see that. But agreed, if he did, that is uncalled for. And yes, they are. The Centauri ones have a guy drinking coffee on theirs. Oh, okay.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
Interesting, like, reddish-brown eyes.
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
That is true. He was judging her for eating a whole bag of chips, but I mean, I honestly wouldn't thought too much of it.
Take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend?
Ooh.
You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
I think they're made so they bother people.
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
It's like she's looking into my soul. Well, I mean, I'm a ginger, so, you know, they say that gingers have no soul, so I don't have to worry about that.
You gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Ouch, Ryuji.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, alright?
That was a low blow, Ryuji.
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Disco low blow. Yeah, you'll eventually join us. Don't worry.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
Mm-hmm.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Cup check, Ryuji? What do you mean, cup check?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
How about criminal underlord? Or is it underlord? Why does that not sound right?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is really irritating.
Slumlord.
By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, aunt's house.
Oh. Now that you mention it, and that in high school, now I know what the hell you're talking about. It didn't leave a lasting impression because I never got hit.
I've even thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on his delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
Oh, I know. A couple of friends tried. I just saw when they were going to do it.
I don't have the money.
Then why'd you leave?
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
You love that game? Nowhere was safe in your school? I mean, for the most part, my school, like, they cracked down on that hard when it started getting, like, really done.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Huzzah!
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
That's going to be the problem.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. Can't say I hate it, though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
This guy. The writing says my name, but it's this guy. God damn it, On. Wow. Yeah, my school was a lot. I mean, it wasn't even a big school, so that's probably why they were able to crack down on it so hard. Like, you could literally walk from one end of the school and, like, back. Yeah, one end of the school to the other for maybe, like, a minute and a half, two at most. Your character's name is Mike. My name. Oh.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Oh god. What is my phone? Phone, shut up. Okay. Hey, New. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. How's the baby doing?
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
I'm okay, and the baby's doing well. That's good to hear. And yeah, I gotta definitely get the little bits of me time when the youngin's asleep. Otherwise, you end up going into this like dark place where it literally just feels like baby sleep, and never fun to be like that. I had to learn that one the hard way. Looks like you got it down pretty quick, though. Michael is the most common name in the world. Is it actually? Huh. Your fiance's name is Michael, too. And... how are you? Oh yeah, too. How are you, Asmo? You're right. I'm actually losing it. I'm alright. Finger's doing better. But still a little sore. Kind of keeping the movement to a minimum, so... that's why I'm trying to play this one-handed. I mean... no matter basically what you're feeling right now, but like you just feel like you're trying your best, but you feel like you're losing it. That's how it is with all parents. That's how I felt. That's how my ex feels all the time. Literally just got to keep taking that step forward and do the best you can. There's no real secret to parenting.
Seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste. It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
Ooh, she wants to go into my bedroom.
It's only an attic.
Oh, man. That bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Neither do I. I mean, my drink of choice is literally this right here. I mean, I opened this at the beginning of the stream. And case in point, it's already like a third done. And Andy can attest to that. That I drink to be fully honest, way too much Coke. And I do not drink coffee.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
Yeah, I mean, I do drink tea here and there.
So you're,
On Takamaki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
I like how it's like hinting for, at this point, it's like, hey, you can start dating on.
Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Sweet girl.
I mean, he's not related to the main character. Or at least it hasn't been said outright. I mean, I kind of think he might be, but I have nothing to back that up yet. You can date any female confidant. So you can date the teacher. Seriously?
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
Oh.
See? Ain't this crazy?
He has sort of adopted Joker.
It's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault!
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society.
You dated Kawakami your first playthrough?
It's time we think about our next move.
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
I got that was the teacher's name. Sorry. Hand's hurting a little bit.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
Let's sleep on it.
I knew you were gonna say that. Seriously, it's so like you.
But what else can we do?
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So, how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
I heard that too.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
I find it funny how every single time someone mentions hot pot, almost immediately there's always one character that just says, as long as there's meat, it's fine.
So, what do you say?
We'll finish it with udon. Fine by me.
Okay, hot pot it is.
Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out?
What's a hot pot? How do you describe it? I mean, I guess the easiest way is essentially like stew. I guess would be kind of the simplest way of bringing it to the West, like comparing it to Western food. Grumble would actually be honestly better at describing what it is, though. But my understanding of it, it seems to be like it's similar to stew.
We can split the cost later.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively.
It's hot pot with veggie, lots of veggies, meat, noodles, carbs in it.
We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove too.
I can't check on my plant. It's chicken noodle soup. I heard you're all having a hot pot for dinner. Wanna join us? Don't you know how busy I am? You guys have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl. She is. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. I asked if I could take care of him for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask since you're already freeloading. Anyways, I should have a big pot somewhere around here. Found an old earthenware vessel. It should be big enough. Yeah, but a hearty one. Most convenience stores have a hot pot there during the fall winter time. Okay, it's like a soup. Or, sorry, you like soup. Okay. Yeah, soup's nice. Found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip, so I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show.
How do these two know each other?
After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today.
It's good stuff. You can pick how much you want in it.
It's
Nice.
the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
Oh, that's her sister.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking...
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real...
I do actually have to say I like this. Because too often, from what I've seen in like a lot of either games or anime, they make sisters that are involved in a story usually seem... They either make them seem too similar or too opposite. This is kind of just like a normal difference.
I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
Say needs a glass of cold milk. Sisters or younger female cousins. Yes, I agree.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority.
Taking justice into their own hands, huh? Yeah.
I'll use every method
pretty much.
necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine.
I mean, we're not being an executioner because we're choosing not to kill them. We're just judge and jury.
Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
Why was there an echo?
What do I want to do?
That is true. Someone else, yeah. Someone else. Who would that someone else be? I guess that'd be the person with the black mask, but then again, I'm pretty sure that's Akechi.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
Trying to look up her
What's
skirt.
wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
Oh. Izanagi, thank you for the 50 bits, and you're going to crash for the night? Alright, well, you have a good night and sleep well. Hey, that's fair play from Morgana's side. I mean, yeah, it is.
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. Dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I can make things easier for her. At the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Japanese curry is usually paired with meats, not found in Indian curry, like breaded pork cutlet with rice, curry sauce over it. Sometimes they use seafood. Indian curry usually, from my experience, is lamb, chicken, or goat, not beef or pork.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Classic shake and bake with rice. You know, I gotta say that's a very unique way of putting that.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Oh, now do we get to learn a little bit more?
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks.
We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground.
I couldn't
And
run.
this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal.
He could have,
And where
but
can we find him?
oddly enough, he didn't think of it. Don't know.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information was always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in. I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too.
This conversation was very important during Joker's interrogation. Really?
It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Gotta head off to bed now. Need some sleep. Have yourself a good night. And chat with you later, sir. Alright, have a good night, Andy. Sleep well. And we'll catch up with you in, another time. Just imagine Joker explaining this entire conversation to Sai. Yeah. That would be an interesting
Being a
conversation.
member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Oh wait, your second emote got approved? Wait, does that mean I have it? Oh god, that's not organized at all. Let's find out if I have it. The Briss 6 high. Oh well, whatever. I'll go over here. This game's done quick. I do have it. Haha! Okay, go back. Full screen. Shoot. Alright, leave it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced it, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
A bad one.
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going.
So imagine Joker explaining to say how he was dating his teacher. Yeah, that would get a little awkward.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Do we all go? Do I get more charm because I went to the thing?
Huge bathtubs really are the best. Han's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
Ooh, Ryuji's shirtless. Oh, she's absolutely breathtaking. She's a great teammate.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
I know, that's why I wanted to do it.
Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? Well, what do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking.
Yusuke's out of our party.
I'm more like the
Pretty
charge
much.
commander, and Morgana's a specialist of that world. Still. It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Wow. Okay, so how is my plant doing?
Nice.
Okay, it's pretty healthy for now.
Hey.
For fuck's sakes.
Whoa!
Did something happen?
I got no questions about it. Seems very straightforward for me. Every time they come in and I see him laying like that, I always think his shadow is actually like he just for some reason has like ridiculously long hair.
Prisoner has returned. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? Your heart seems to inspire theirs. Outcasts of society. In other words, you're picaresque. Deepen your bonds with them.
I really like the voice actor that they got for this guy.
Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it.
Different voice, Igor voice from Persona 3 and 4.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
I wonder why they did change it. Because Igor is like the only one that sticks between the games, right?
All right.
It's almost time.
But that's just a theory. A game theory. Is he also in the original series games? Because Persona's a spin-off series.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
Oh, so he's been in all the games since Persona Revelations PS1. But that was the first spin-off series, wasn't it? The original one was Shin... What was it? Shin Megami? I can't remember the exact one.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
That's the Japanese name for it? Okay.
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
He's
You may
a
be right.
dick.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rival.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
A dingleberry.
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world.
Now Persona is an alternative universe game, or alternate universe game of the original series. Yeah.
Don't you think the same about yourself, too?
Well, the original series had to do with that, like, legit gods and demons, so I'm not surprised. I actually looked it up.
Oh, that's surprising. So, you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
You know that Persona 3 and 4 are in the same universe? Huh. I wonder if 5's in the same universe as well.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
It was. I mean, to be honest, it didn't really come to, like, for example, the Western hemisphere until 4. Or, sorry, it never hit it big until 4. They came around, but they weren't really advertised. They weren't really anything, which I think was what its downfall was. Never played 2. Dabbled in Persona 1 Revelations. Oh, is Persona 5 connected as well?
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Best not to spoil, because I am doing a blind playthrough, so...
I'll return to the dorms, and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot, too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
It doesn't take much when someone takes consideration on someone else. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Persona Revelations had a Western release. It was heavily Westernized. Most of the characters' names were Americanized. Instead of yen, they used dollars. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Back in the early, like, PS1, PS2 days, when they brought things over, they tried to Westernize it. And nowadays, they're just like, nah, keep it to the original.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the call.
The late PS2 era, early PS3 era is when they started. Oh, Persona. I mean, I would say about... When did Persona 2 come out? Or what system did it come out for?
I'll come again.
I mean, that is true. I mean, I watch a lot of anime, and I read a lot of manga, and you know, so I'm probably more familiar with the style of name than the average Joe. I'm not an expert in it by any means, and I struggle with certain names quite a bit. But yeah, I know for them, it's just like, oh yeah, whatever's, like, for it would be their version of Bob or Bill. And when I first started, I would think this is like Yusuke or so, or Yusuke or something like that. And now I know it's Yusuke. Where's Yusuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs. I'm finally up. You know, it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left this painting before he took off, though, supposedly to thank us for taking care. Sayuri. It's rare to see a kid acting so grateful these days. This painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it, though.
Hey.
Well, if you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. I opened the shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. It was a PS1 game. Persona Revelations PS2 or Persona 2 were on PS1. Persona 3 and 4 were on PS2. 4 Golden was on Vita, and 5 was on PS4. I thought Persona 4 was on PS3. But man, PlayStation 2. Thank you. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Thank you again for letting me stay the night. Apologize for leaving so quietly, but your rest seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I trusted the Sayuri to your protector, Sojiro. That painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. And it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot. Persona 5 had a PS3 release? Do you mean Persona 4 had a PS3 release? They had Persona 4 as a PS2 title, which can be bought on the PS3 Network Store. Oh, okay. So he's getting home. Oh, well. I didn't know about PS5. I thought they discontinued the PS3 already. I just checked the fence. There's kind of a thread here about us on there looking for information about burglars using the Phantom Thieves' names. It's pretty lame for me. Oh, I saw that too. They were target restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post there. My brother was suddenly attacked, started acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. I wonder it's because he got caught up with those weird people in Shibuya. Okay. Started spending a bunch of money lately too. He's kind of suspicious. I wonder how many burglar groups are even in Shibuya. Damn, things are really starting to get serious. Let's look into it. I could say that. Although, how exactly will we be able to go about investigating? We go to Shibuya in the middle of the night, catch them all red-handed. Oh wait, the police would totally nab us if we went out that late. I mean, that's... Oh, PS5, or Persona 5 did have a PS3 release. It was originally exclusive to the PS3. Oh, okay. What if we drew them to LeBlanc? How about not? Where did that go? Yeah. That's a horrible idea. I mean, you'd get kicked out of LeBlanc if you failed. I suppose I left the Sayuri there as well. I had forgotten. How'd you forget something that important? Either way, I only want more thieves posing as us in the future. I wish there was some way we could make an example of those ones. At the moment, our lack of info means we have to wait. Alright. Slide later. Slide later.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's do it.
First, let's save. Alright. Are you going to head off to bed too, Grumble? Alright, thanks for coming by. Have a good night. I'm actually ending as well, so I'm going to be raiding into somebody. So let's have a look. Who is streaming right now? But thank you, everybody, for coming by. If you want to see when I go live again, you can join my Discord. Just quickly throw that out there. You can also join or follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Both of them are right there. I mean, I usually get that, but Discord is always going to be a definite because my bot automatically just throws it in there. But let us also check. I am so far out of doing this normally. It's been a very long time since I've actually had a chance to do this. Thank you to Andy, Nightmare, Watchman, Nick Raptor, and Fireball, all for the hosts. Thank you, especially thank you to Andy for the raid. They are all greatly appreciated. And Zombie Hunter for the follow. May for the sub, and Izanagi for the 150 bits. All of that really helps out. And so let's check who we are going to raid into today. So boom. So we have Shiny Zenny, who's an awesome speedrunner who is doing some more Super Metroid. He has multiple records, and he was even in Games Done Quick. So that he is a good option. We could also raid into Chi, who's playing Let's Go Pikachu. We could do Rasher, who's doing some Sonic Advanced. Or we can do some Melee Mage, who is a local person that I've met in person. Really fun guy to talk to. He is playing some Final Fantasy XIV. What do you guys feel like today? Pokemon, speedruns, Sonic, or MMO? Thank you, Steam. Actually, I've raided into Shiny Zenny quite a bit lately. And same with Chi. So let's raid into Melee Mage. Hopefully he doesn't have a barrel. He likes to throw barrels at me when I raid into him. So, no, wait. He had it backwards. I was about to do Melee Mage. Melee Mage. Alright. Whatever. So we're going to raid into Melee Mage. He is playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Give him a follow if you haven't already. And thank you everybody for coming by. And I'll see you guys later.